March Downtown Development Board meeting. It's hard to believe we're in March. We're going to call this to order. We've determined that we do have a quorum, and we need to review and approve the minutes from the February 2025 Downtown Development Board meeting.
I move that we approve the minutes as written.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, the ayes have it. They are approved. The next agenda item is new business. Do we have any new business to discuss tonight?
Nope, I'm happy to cover all business.
All right, so let's move on to old business then. Our first item is election of officers. And I think we had one new officer come in, is that correct? No, we had one new board member come in, Lori. Okay,
Do we want to postpone it again, or do we want to go ahead and do it?
I think that's a board decision, right? What do y'all think? You all get to decide.
I think personally we should wait, and if we can, I know it's been difficult lately to get everyone present.
Yeah.
But if we can wait until everyone's present, I think that's best.
So let's roll this to the April meeting. Our next item is survey marketing workshop meeting with merchants.
Okay, I'm going to jump to the marketing workshop.
Okay.
I went to the chamber meeting last week, and I think that Jan out at Peachtree Hills may be willing, it's not, nothing's firm, but may be willing to host that meeting. And they will send out, the chamber will send out an email to all its members inviting them. And we've got to work out something to invite people that are not members of the chamber, that are still merchants downtown. And in that meeting, we were going to ask, they liked the sip and stroll idea. And so in that meeting, they were going to ask them if they'd be willing to stay open one night a month. And then we can talk about marketing and promote the chamber.
Okay.
Do you want to explain the sip and stroll real quick?
Well, it has to do with the chamber, but the sip and stroll is if we can get the merchants to stay open one night a month during the spring, summer, fall. We would have food trucks and beer and wine after we get the Board of Commissioners to allow that in a defined social district.
Was there a specific night that they were looking at, or did they get that
Wednesday
far?
or Thursday?
Okay.
And from what time to,
Oh, 6 to 8.
Okay. Anything else on the marketing workshop or survey, or do we want to come meeting with the merchants?
Well, I think the marketing workshop, were you and Steve going to do another workshop with the people?
I think that I may have exceeded my knowledge. At the last marketing workshop, we discussed doing more of a networking event type thing and like a collab work time, so that the people that came and were at the workshops can really sit down and get into some of the stuff that we talked about. Like you were there, Ro. Yeah, so I think that's where we're at right now. We're looking at more.
Can y'all speak in the mics? Yeah. One, for people to hear on the live stream, and my hearing's terrible. Couldn't y'all please? You, it should pull right up.
I think we can handle that. Can you hear me okay?
Lori,
Come on.
Lori, you're up here.
You can't sit out here anymore, you gotta sit up there now.
Yeah, come on.
You can be commissioner, you have to stand up where.
There you go, look at that right there now.
That's right.
we're right here.
See that guy?
I got it fast.
Well, we had no new business, so.
So did we ever get the final results from the survey, or did we get enough good information from the survey to pick up on any areas that we may want to cover in those workshops?
Give me 1 second and I
Okay.
can give you specific details.
You can see everybody's smiling faces from back there.
We have to remember to smile because we get so serious looking at our agenda and what we're thinking about what we need to be working on.
And life.
And then there's that, yeah, that kind of falls right in there somewhere.
So as of right now, we have 4 responses to
Okay.
the survey. The people who did respond, though, have put some good info in here. So if you guys want to, we can take a look at it when we're in our after meeting.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
Madam Chair, that's been on the town's website, for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah.
at least.
I think we're ready to close that. I think we have gotten the responses we're going to get, you think?
You want me to push it on Facebook or something?
Well, it was intended really to be oriented towards the downtown business owners specifically, or business owners, you know.
Now that we've not been getting responses much from the downtown business owners, I wouldn't mind pushing it out to the residents and see what people think. I'm sure you know, Kyle, when you go on Facebook and look and see what people are saying about town and about what we do on the board and all of these things, all you see is people complaining that we're not doing enough, we're not helping, whatever. I don't know exactly what they think we're gonna do, because, I mean, it's not like we can open up all the businesses in town. But if we had a little more input from all of these people who are just on about the problem and no solution,
Right, take
then,
ownership of the solution.
yeah. So I wouldn't mind pushing it out to more people. I mean,
And we can target business owners, like when we put it out there, say this is, for business owners.
well, you know how well people read.
So,
What do you guys think about that?
yeah, what's the board's pleasure on that? What are you thinking? Do we want to open it to the residents or push it out one more time?
In my opinion, I just feel like a lot of people like to be mentioned by name. Being that this is a small town, I don't see how hard it would be to mention each business by name, just to make them feel a little more, you know what I'm saying? Then you might get more feedback from the business owners, because being a business owner, I've heard nothing about it.
And that is the number one problem that we have, is trying to figure out the best way to get it out to everyone. I know that we've talked about actually going into the local storefronts and talking to people, but I don't know if that ever actually came about.
I did the ones downtown that
Yeah.
are not open on the weekend and asked them to do it. And since there's no names with this, I don't know if they did or not.
No, they did not. I don't have names, but I have email addresses.
Okay.
Maybe we need to rethink how we distribute the survey then.
Well, I think, wasn't it Steve that went and, tried to canvass people door to door?
I think he
He
did.
did.
Yeah, I was thinking he and Pam divided and conquered that, so I would think that everybody downtown got spoken to. But I don't think we branched out far enough to pick up Lori.
I'm not down.
Yeah, so we may need to,
We
Let's-
acknowledged that the town was too small for it to be the downtown-only development board. And so you are, expansion into development board for the entire town. got a business owner from on the east side.
Well, I don't know if y'all spoke about the pamphlet or the brochure.
That's
Brochure.
after this.
Okay.
But
So your suggestion was to mention them by name. Do you mean like, if Kyle were to post it and tag the individual business owners? Yeah? What do you think, Kyle?
It works. It helps.
You willing to put in a
Bring
little
a sense
effort
of
into doing
importance.
that?
Excuse me.
No, sorry, go ahead.
It brings a sense of importance when you mention a person by name.
No, you're absolutely right, and I'm with it.
I like it.
Ms. Lori, will you speak into the mic, please, so that, this is, by the way, since this is your first time.
I thought it was.
maybe
So Kyle got me to, you got to pull it right up to your face.
Yes, so let me introduce our newest board member. We have Lori Harris from Marzalo's, and that is right down across from the Food Line Shopping Center and beside the AutoZone. Not that we're name calling, but just so you can know where she is. That is her business, and this is her first board meeting with us. So welcome, Lori. We're
Thank
glad
you.
to have you.
Thank you.
Yep,
And this is a live streaming on YouTube, by the way. And then
You're on TV.
you're on TV. So yeah, so that's why they want us to speak into the microphone so that other folks on YouTube can hear as well and as the audience. So, okay. All right, have we covered everything on the survey, marketing workshop, and meeting with merchants that we want to cover, or do we need to talk about that a little bit more?
Kyle, do you have the link to the survey?
Do I have, it's on the website. That's what I was gonna do to try to drive some traffic to the town website, because there's a plethora of information people never look at.
Just make sure that you link it directly to where it's at on the page. If you do it to the home page, they won't. They're not gonna do it.
Okay, thank you for doing that, Mayor. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Okay, well, let's move on to discuss and plan the Spring Hope Sweep and Rock Your Block.
Well, Steve was going to have the brochures tonight for the Spring Hope Sweep.
Has anybody messaged
I
Steve?
mean, the flyers. No, I
Yeah.
did not.
Let me see if I can get in touch with him while we kind of chatter about it a little bit.
Are we going with Spring Hope Sweep first or the Rock Your Block?
Spring Hope Sweep.
Okay.
Lori, you can speak whenever you like as a board member. I'm not supposed to be speaking right now, but you look like.
So, Lori, do you,
Okay,
Do you know what Spring Hope Sweep is?
I don't.
It is a downtown cleanup, where we clean up around the trees and the bushes and the weeds in the sidewalk and trash and that kind of thing. We did it back in the fall, and it was successful. And so we're going to do it again in spring.
so in case you want to know how successful, I have the numbers here. So we ended up with 25 volunteers who collected 13 bags of debris and 25 piles of limbs. It was a good day. We had a decent participation for our first one. I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah. So let me ask first, are the hours going to be 9 to 12? Is that what we're doing?
I have it for 10 to 12.
And what day is that?
It's on Saturday, April 5th.
If it rains, we've got a potential rain date for the 12th.
Well, I
10 to
had-
12?
Yes.
The rain date on the 12th.
No, I'm saying the times are 10 to 12.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, 10 to 12.
okay.
I just heard 12.
So, were we working on flyers for that again, or some kind of
Steve.
social? Steve,
And
okay.
he said he would have it here.
You said that, I'm sorry. And then we'll take that flyer and push it on social media as well, like we did last time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And then if we'll share that on our own business pages if we have it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Steve said he's trying to make it, but he doesn't look like he's going to get here in time. So I think he's in traffic.
Tell him it's a work session. His
Okay.
opinion. Okay, 10 to 12. The Girl Scouts are going to participate.
Awesome.
And, okay. Now let's talk about Rocky Block.
Let's talk about Rock Your Block.
Okay.
So
The
let's
money we were
tell,
talking about last time?
let's give a little preview of what Rock Your Block is, since we do have a new board member.
Okay, Rock Your Block was suggested by someone where we would have an online contest where people could submit before and after pictures of their yards, after they were cleaned up and beautified and what have you. And from May 1st through May 17th. And that's basically what it is. But we talked about prize money last time, and the chamber is not, that $500 was to go toward picking up anything people drag out of their houses to put out that one day a week. Trash. So do we want to do Rock Your Block, or do we want to ask the chamber if they want to make it a chamber event? Or what?
I think Rock Your Block could still work for just bragging rights. We might not have as much contribution, that's not the right word.
Participation.
Thank you, yes, that word. We might not have as much participation as we would with prizes, but it would still,
But that would also maybe open it to businesses as well as residences.
I don't see why not.
I mean, you're not getting
Especially,
money, so.
I wouldn't count the sidewalks because of the Spring Hope sweep, and we're gonna go through and clean all that up. But the storefront itself, I would say absolutely 100%.
So we'd have maybe a residential and a business category.
I could get down with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would still be willing to donate a prize.
Well, I was going to say, we would be glad to do that too.
Are we
A
allowed
gift
to
certificate.
donate prizes?
Oh, that's right. That was why we couldn't, because of
We
we're
can't
a
solicit.
government organization.
Oh, that's right.
I
That's
forgot.
right.
Say again?
So because we are a whatever of the government, we're not allowed to solicit prizes from the businesses to hand out. That was why we were taking it to the,
Chamber.
yeah.
I think we're gonna have to go back to bragging rights.
I think bragging rights might be it. But if people are proud, it'll work.
Maybe a picture on the Spring Hope Facebook page or something like that, or
I bet
their yard.
the Enterprise would do a story on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we don't want to leave other friends from the grid.
Because we are a,
Government entity. or-
yes.
You're not eligible for a solicitation license? I think it's about $54.
No,
Oh.
Carolyn, we can't solicit.
Period?
No, we cannot solicit.
Yeah, Andrew has the details on that.
Thank you.
So, and here's just a thought, and you all may have already covered that, but could we partner with the Garden Club? I know they do like a yard of the month or something. I don't know
I
if
think that's a question for Andrew.
Yeah, that's an Andrew question, maybe.
What was the question? It's the actual question.
Could we partner with the Garden Club? Because, no,
Partner with the garden club.
we can.
And if
Okay.
we do partner with the Garden Club, could we have the Garden Club solicit the prizes?
The garden club's free to do whatever and share anything with the DPW.
Gotta love a loophole. All right.
We just can't, the town, you're all a body of the town, and board of the town, so you can't solicit from, obviously, from taxpayers.
But we could give you some names of businesses that might give you a gift card or something to their business. Okay, if the Garden Club were willing to do that. So is,
Wednesday, we can announce. Garden Club is meeting Wednesday, and actually,
Well, we would love it if you'd put it on your agenda.
absolutely, yes.
okay. The Rock Your Block, so Garden Club.
Okay, cool.
Co-cheers.
I still think it's a good idea to talk to the Nashville Graphic and the Spring Hope Enterprise about doing a story on it once it's,
Oh, yeah.
And can you go back and specifically what our role is as a garden club to partnering with you? And who they can contact?
We need someone to be able to go to the businesses and ask, and one of the businesses is me. I'm already willing to donate a gift card. We just need someone outside of this entity to be able to
To go over there
and get the prizes for us.
And what is our role or our title in this? Just, we're
You
partnering.
can co-sponsor the event if you want.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Well, it is-
sponsor of the,
rock your
The
block.
Rock Your Block. I think you guys are the perfect group to do it too.
Yeah.
because we're loud and visible.
Well, the garden club, you're all about beautification and making it look nice. So
Absolutely.
it tracks.
Raising money, one cupcake at a time for those flowers.
So we'll come up with any rules or anything we need next meeting?
Yeah, I think-
Or can we do it during our work session?
Yeah, I think we can discuss it a little tonight.
Okay.
Because it's March now.
Yeah.
We
It
won't
is
have
March.
another meeting before the Spring Hope Suite.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about
The Rock Your Block.
When are we starting that? Do we have a date?
May
Didn't we
1st
say
through
May 1
17.
through the
Oh, okay,
17th?
that's right. All right.
So there
my
would be
bad,
one
guys.
more meeting and then with this group before May
first.
1st. Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll move on to public comment.
No?
Rudd? Carolyn?
I'm sorry?
Public comment?
Public comment.
Oh, yeah, I have, a comment, but I hear the brochures are already made.
No,
No?
Do you- Can we do the whole show,
Oh, Lord.
just so that people can.
208 South Walnut Street, and my name is Rob Royals.
No, it's, you're just that you're
Oh,
representing
okay.
the garden club or what's your question?
Like, I'm representing the museum right now. What I'm going to say is about the museum. Yeah, I would like the museum, the Spring Hope Historical Association and Museum to be represented in the brochure. We're something free that the people can do while they're shopping, while they're antiquing, and they can come in there and, come and look at the history of Spring Hope. So that's one of the things I wanted for the museum to be included, and the garden club. The garden club should have a little PR also because we beautify the town. And I know Pam and I had been talking about this, and I said, please bring it up and make sure that, if they could include us.
I agree with you.
Tell them about your accomplishment. Digitization.
museum.
The digitization and what you pulled off.
No, we applied to be in a program, the museum is called the TAP program, TAP, and it's a traveling archivist program. And they accepted only 4 museums this year, and Spring Hope was one of the recipients. And what they do is they're
Congratulations.
going to instruct us and guide us as to how to be a better museum and how to be better keepers of the history of Spring Hope and how to preserve this document. I mean, we have the deed to the town of Spring Hope. And that should not be looked at and handled. That should be put away and have something online or a copy of it so people can come, and look at it. So it's going to be a lot of work, but we're excited about that.
Well,
And our new
congratulations.
exhibit
Thank you.
opens up in April, so come and visit us, and we'll send a little email, or come and visit our website page. I've been better about keeping it updated, springhopemuseum.com, and find out what's coming up, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
awesome, Ro. Congratulations.
That is awesome.
Yes, that's a lot of work.
We work very hard.
Well, I probably should have said just stay there. The informal discussion and public comment section is Garden Club update.
Carolyn, since I spoke too much already, Garden Club update, girl.
I'm never prepared to speak on the garden club because I'm not a co-chair. The co-chairs, I'm Carolyn Avent, by the way.
You're a member, and we
I am a wonderful member, and I love being a member, but I'm not a co-chair. The co-chairs are Jennifer Wilkins and Peggy Leggett. And I believe they're out shopping for birthday presents for one of the members, because we have birthday parties every month. And the meeting is Wednesday night, where all these things will be brought to the forefront. I only know that we have some concerns about the flowers in town that are being crushed. We don't know why or how they're being crushed or damaged. And we don't know how to deal with that. That's something we would need a little help in. Don't know what kind of help, because no one is physically around all the time to find out if it's a cat or if it's a person. So we don't know what is going around to damage our flowers.
Are there specific areas where it's happening?
Mostly downtown.
Okay.
Right out here near the depot area.
So right in this,
Yes.
Okay.
yes. So anything on Main Street, here at the municipal building. So it's usually the spot on the left.
okay.
So that is one of our concerns. Other than that, fundraisers will be coming up soon, and we would definitely like your participation. And I can't think of anything else that's, other than we love what we do, and we hope you'll continue to support us. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you for all that you all do, and I'll have to say, it's always a bright spot in town to see
Thank
those
you.
flowers, so we do appreciate your work.
Okay.
All right, any other public comment? Mayor, town manager.
Welcome to the board.
Thank you.
Appreciate you stepping up and being willing to volunteer. Likewise for all of you. I think all of you are perfectly capable, as I said before, for being the chair, co-chair of this board. I think all of you do a great job, and honestly, have never seen this board accomplish as much as they have until we've got the team that we have right now. Just being completely honest and transparent. And so I just encourage you to keep going. I think that y'all are really doing a good job. And any way that I can help, all you have to do is just tell me or ask me how I can help, and I'll gladly do whatever I can for you all. Likewise, if your businesses, I think that's a great idea. We need to do more social marketing, advertising for our businesses. I appreciate you bringing up that idea. I think that the Rocky Block is going to be a great success, and something I'm exceptionally proud of, something that I think is the biggest accomplishment is the Chamber and the DDB started their partnership with those marketing meetings. Now you've got the Garden Club partnering with the DDB for the functions, and so you start seeing publicly where Chamber, DDB are working together, DDB, Garden Club are working together, and we see how well the town of Spring Hope tries to work with everyone, and so everybody is seeing that now, and it's truly a different feel amongst people and businesses when I talk to them, and they mention it to me. They're really seeing how we are all genuinely trying to work together. So I commend you all for that, and I think that's something that some people say is kind of new to Spring Hope, but it was much needed, and I feel like you're going in a positive direction. Don't change anything that you're doing, just keep going like you're going.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Mention one more thing.
Okay, we have
We
one more
need to,
comment.
get Steve to make us a flyer for the Rock Your Block.
He's on his way. He said he would be here as soon as he
okay.
could get here. So, yes, I think,
I think that would be a good thing to post, to get
Yeah.
people's attention.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll definitely need to post it.
and we'll partner with
But
the.
I think Kyle has the biggest reach out of everybody, so
Oh,
send it
yeah.
on your
Oh,
way.
yeah, but he's got to have something to post.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
All right.
But it shouldn't be very hard at all for him to scale it down from a flyer.
No, I'm just talking about him make something, and
Yeah.
that's be the only posting we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we got Steve on board to, he seems to be willing to always do our flyers. So
I'm
that's
glad.
awesome.
I'm capable, but I'm also a perfectionist and I will spend way too much time on it.
Okay. All right. Do we have any other, here comes Miss Leggett. Let's see if she's got any comment. You just walked in during public comment, so we'll put you on the spot if you have anything. Hey.
Hey!
Welcome, welcome.
I didn't know what time the meeting was, sorry.
Good to see you.
I'm just observing.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
You can tell me that.
Lift our spirits, Peggy, say something.
Oh, well, it's a beautiful day now.
Now,
The sun is coming out and the rain has stopped. And look at you, it's St. Patrick's Day.
I am Irish.
I had on green earlier.
2% Irish.
Okay, well, if we don't have any other public comment, our other business is that our next meeting will be Monday, April 21st at 6 PM right here in the town hall. Do we have a motion to adjourn if we don't have anything else?
So moved.
Did you have something,
Oh,
Deanne?
you have something?
No, motion to adjourn.
Okay,
I was just gonna-
second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved. Meeting is
Okay.
adjourned. Thank you all for coming tonight.
We're gonna have a workshop. If you wanna stay for the workshop.
Oh, okay. I was like, well,
Yeah, we're staying to discuss some details for different things that we talked about. If you
Now,
wanna
are
stay.
we, is this streaming the work session?
Do y'all want me to stay?
Hey, Andrew, are we gonna stream this work session?
I'd rather.
It's up to y'all.
I think I've got the board consensus here that we'd rather not.
Well, the other thing is, it's really, if you prefer, you can sit at the table, or I can get out the other table.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're planning